Darcy and I'm going to show you my LeMieux ponies in my playroom. So let's go. So here is my LeMieux ponies, and as you can see I have three. One called Skippy, one called Blackjack and one called Jester. And in today's video I'm going to show you how to tack up, take them out for a ride. But first, let's give you a tour around the stables. Okay, so for the tour of the stable, first up is Skippy. And over here she has her saddle and her bridle. And the colour that she wears is called azure. And over here on her stable she has her boots and her coat, and then obviously herself. Okay, so next up is Blackjack, and in Blackjack's stables he has his saddle and his bridle, and the colour that he wears is called chili. And then the same over his stable door, he has his boots and his red chili coat. And in the last but not least stable is Jester, and Jester has his saddle and his bridle and an extra accessory which is his boots, and the colour that he wears is called sienna. Then he has his bandages and his coat over his stable door, and here he also has a grooming kit, a hay net with some carrots and apples in, and a bucket for moving around the stable. So now I'm going to tack up on Skippy. So what I'm going to show you is how to put the saddle on first. But there's three different parts of the saddle and I'm going to show you each one individually. So first you have to put the blue azure saddle pad on, and you make sure that it's right up against their neck, like that. Then you have to put the saddle on top of that. And the reason why you have a saddle pad under the saddle is because it's much more comfortable for the horse. So now the third part is called the girth, and this will go around their belly. So you have to lift this up and you'll see that there's three different straps, but on the girth there's only two buckles. And the reason is because if one of these straps break, you'll have another one to keep somebody safe. So normally when I tack up, I'll put it on the second hole to make it easier, and then once the saddle is fully on, I will tighten it. Just like this. And then I'll make sure that the saddle on it is nice and tight, and I'll pull the girth around their belly and do it up on the other side. I've now done up the girth on the side closest to me, but now I need to check the girth on the other side to make sure that it's not going to slip when somebody's riding it. So now I'm going to put it on the third hole to make sure that it's really tight. Just like that. Then here are the stirrups, and these parts is what you put your feet in. So when you ride, you'll pull them down like this, and when you don't ride, you push them up like this to make sure that it's all nice and neat when you take the saddle off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the saddle, make sure it's nice and even on both sides, and make sure it's comfortable for the horse. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to put the bridle on. So first you have to put the reins, which is this, over their head. But you can see that there's a buckle done up, and that keeps this reins from dragging on the floor. So you have to undo that. Then you'll put the reins over their head like this, and you'll hold the metal piece which goes in their mouth, and you'll put this over their ears, like so. Then you have to pull this out, which is called a forelock, and over the strap. Now, if you can see, this is a noseband, and it has to go inside of where the bit is connected. Perfect. So now you see this part, this is called a throat lash, and you will do this up on the last hole to make sure that it's really secure. So now I'm going to do up the buckle under the chin, which is called a noseband. And I normally put that on the first hole. Perfect. Now I'll wiggle it about, pushing it back a bit and make sure it's not in her eyes. And then I'll put the reins back over her head and we're ready to go out for a ride. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a little course that I've prepared for the ponies. I'm going to show you it in walk first, but then I'll let you see the ponies do it. So let's go. So that's what it's going to look like when you see the ponies doing it. So first up doing the course will be Jester, and I'm going to be with him, but normally he's a good boy at doing stuff like this, so hopefully it should go well. Good boy, Jester. Come on. Good boy, Jester. Good boy. Stop is skipping. Let's do this. Come on. Good girl, Skippy. You're doing so well. Good girl. Well done. So next up is Blackjack. Hopefully he does well. Let's go. Come on, Blackjack. Good boy. Whee! Blackjack, you did so well. Well done. Okay, so now that we've had our ride and we've come back, I'm going to show you how to untack the horses and take them out to the field. So, first step, you need to roll your stirrups up like this, and you're going to tuck this part into the stirrups. Now I'm going to do that on the other side as well. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to undo the straps. So I'm just going to lift this up and release it and then pull it down, and that makes it much easier. And I'll do that on the other side as well. So the girth is fully off. Okay, so now I've got the girth and I'm going to put it over the top like this and take the saddle pad, the saddle and the girth and take it off like so. Now we are going to do the bridle. So here you've got the straps and you're going to undo this and take it off, and you're going to undo the noseband as well, like this. Now you're going to grab the reins, you're going to pull it and you're going to grab this and pull it off their head like this. Now you'll see that the reins are going to jog on the floor. So this we put through here and we do it up on the side as well. So it stops the reins from dragging on the floor, like this. Now I need to go and hang them up. So let's go. So I'm going to put the Blackjack's coat on and show you guys how to put it on. So first you'll see that it's folded up like this. So you need to unfold it so it's like that. And then you put this on this way. So you've got the Velcro by the chest. Then you're going to do the Velcro up so it keeps them nice and warm, and you'll see that I've got a strap here. So this comes round and it goes through here like so. Sometimes it's a bit hard, but you push it through and then you'll do the Velcro back up around the belly. And then you'll see that there's a loop here. This is what the tail goes through. So you have to gently pull the tail out like this. And perfect. Now you've got your coat on. Okay, and now I'm going to show you how to put their boots on. So these have the fluffiness of kind of like a fleece to keep them nice and warm when they're out in the field when it's cold. So what you have to do is you have to wrap it around their legs so it's just above their hoof, and then you have to do the Velcro up, and you've got to do that on the back legs as well. So you do the same, you wrap it around their legs just above their hoof, and then you'll do the Velcro up like so. Now I'm going to do that on this side as well. Perfect. Now I can take them out to the field. Okay, so now all the ponies are in the field and they're going to eat some grass and chill out until it's bedtime. But thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!